For the Locked On Podcast Network, where it's your team every day. Luckily, this is not an official episode.
Man, that sounds good.
So,
that sounds good.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Take it.
Bro. Locked On. Shout out to y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Hit the like button. All that.
Pat about to go in.
I don't want to hear Billy Donovan's name. I don't want to hear Patrick Williams' name. I don't want to hear DeMar DeRozan's name. I don't want to hear Al Dasuma's name. Zach LaVine, what are you doing? What are you doing? $215 million for. I'm sorry. Let me make sure I got this right. 4 points. 4. You know, Haize, if you scored a bucket and I scored a bucket, he has no more points than me and you do. 4 points?
Yeah.
4 points, bro? What are you doing? And you got the nerve to, hold on. Let me make sure y'all can hear this, right? I want y'all to because this is we can all get this because apparently if there's more than one mic, we can play this. This is Zach LaVine's response to being benched by Billy Donovan, a move that I respect because a $215 million player you do not bench, a move that I respect. This is Zach LaVine's response.
Tough night for the team, tough night for you individually. What's going through
you can hear
mind out there?
You know, just try to catch a rhythm. See the next one go in. I think I took a lot of shots that normally go in for me, but they just didn't. So, it just sucks. But it's a game, man. You gotta get on to the next one and be ready to, do what you just did. So, had a tough night shooting the ball. I wish we were able to win.
What's your reaction or response to not playing down the stretch? That's a difficult, or different look for you.
That's Billy's decision. He got to lay with it. Do I agree with it? No. I think I can go out there and still be me, even if I miss some shots. But that's his decision, and he has to stand on it.
Were you talking to him about it? Tough night.
Billy got to live with it. Billy got to stand with it. Billy has to go through that decision, right? Not Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine ain't got to live with that. 215 ain't got to live with that. Billy Donovan got to live. Billy Donovan made the right decision. What are we talking about? Billy got to live with that decision. You looked awful. You looked awful offensively. You looked awful defensively. There's only 2 sides to the game, bro.
No special teams in basketball.
There's no special teams in basketball. Nobody can catch a punt. There's 2 sides to the game, and you looked bad on both of them. What are we talking about? Billy got to live with that. You got to live with that. Don't put it on Billy. This ain't Jim Boylan. This ain't the bald-headed bastard that coached this team before.
God damn.
This is a dude that knows what he's doing on the court, and you can't knock down a goddamn jump shot. Stop playing with me, bro. Don't try to. And here's the thing. I don't like this because I'm fine with putting the blame on Billy when Billy deserves the blame. Mm-hmm. You ain't putting the blame. You're trying to say Billy Donovan did this to you. No, you did this to you. You played bad. You couldn't stop nobody. You couldn't make a jump shot. Own up to it. That's what leaders do. Are you a leader of the Chicago Bulls team? Do you got Chicago across your chest or not? Because DeMar DeRozan looked like a hell of a better leader than you did. Get it together, dog. 215. Stop playing with me, bro.
Well, damn. I mean, I don't think many people would expect you to be the one this fired up. They expect me to come in on my stuff.
Because here's the thing.
Yeah.
Don't try to throw your coach under the bus for making the right choice. Well, there's no other choice. What choice do you make with 4 points? Patrick Williams wasn't a part of the game plan. Just moving through the offense, he did more than you did. What choice is there to make? I love Zach LaVine. I think Zach deserved all $215 million that he got. But don't try to throw your coach under the bus for you being a bad player tonight. That's garbage. That's garbage. And I don't care none of the whatever, the PR, whatever it is that looks bad on me, that is garbage, bro. You're trying to throw Billy Donovan under the bus like he's Jim Boylan and he's not. And if anybody in here want to go at Jim Boylan, stop playing it. Or Billy Donovan, no, you can go at Jim Boylan. Billy Donovan, stop playing with me, bro. Billy made a decision that was best for the Chicago Bulls. And you know what the decision was? Your $215 million player wasn't good enough. Get it together.
I mean, really, Zach LaVine's lack of impact was really don't get me wrong. This game could have been sealed if Vooch hit those final 2 3-pointers. But when you look at this game overall, the fact that your highest paid player in franchise history gave you 4 points on 1 of 14 shooting is the difference maker. If Zach LaVine was even half of what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine, the Bulls win this game.
Bro, Zach LaVine was what's that? 14 points?
No, 1 for 14 shooting.
No, I'm saying what's
Io had 13 points.
No, I'm saying what's half of Zach LaVine? 14 points?
Oh, yeah, 14.
If Zach LaVine was 1/8 of the player that we paid, we win this game. You lost by 1. 1/8 of the player that's supposed to be the best player on this team. That's supposed to be you got paid. I want y'all to understand this. And I understand errors play into it and stuff like that. You got paid more than a dude named Michael Jeffrey Jordan. You're the highest paid player in this franchise. And you're going to come out and try to throw the coach under the bus because you sucked? What are we talking about? You sucked. Billy Donovan didn't go out there and make 1 jump shot. Let me ask you, what scheme did Billy Donovan run that put Zach in a bad position?
None. Because Zach got a lot of open looks this game, technically.
What play did Billy Donovan run that put Zach in a bad position? What decision did Billy Donovan say, Zach, don't go to the bucket and try to make a layup like you've been doing your entire NBA career? What game plan, right? There's nothing. You're going to say Billy Donovan in the fourth quarter didn't go to me. You sucked. Why are we surprised? Don't try to Jim Boylan Billy Donovan. I'm not going to let you do it. Jim Boylan deserved it. Billy Donovan doesn't. You know what Billy Donovan did tonight? He put the love of the team, he put Chicago on his chest. You didn't.
Yeah.
Out of everybody in this franchise tonight, Billy Donovan said, Zach LaVine doesn't help me win. DeMar DeRozan does. Ayo Dosunmu does. Patrick Williams does. You didn't. That's on you, 215. Don't try to put this on Billy. Because and the reason I'm hot is because when Zach LaVine says something like that, I know Bulls fans are going to come out and say, Billy Donovan shouldn't be the coach. Billy Donovan did a lot. He didn't adjust. He didn't do. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He made the biggest adjustment you can make. My highest paid player sucks right now.
Sends a message. Sends a message that you have to perform. And I think that's the right message that you want a coach to send. Like Zach LaVine, hopefully after some time of stepping away from this, hopefully, and they'll talk. They probably won't have practice tomorrow. They may have shoot around.
Sunday, right?
Yeah, no, Monday. We play Monday against the Celtics. Hopefully they have a conversation. Zach LaVine needs to realize that you didn't earn the right to be on the court. $200 million doesn't earn you the right to be on the court in crunch time. Your performance and your play, and Zach LaVine's play over the last couple of games, especially during times where we needed big buckets and things like that, has been trash. You did not earn the right to be on the court tonight in the fourth quarter. You know who did? Javonte Green did. A player who did not play a single minute in the first half, played 18 minutes in the second half, has a plus minus, I think, of +9 in that time, 8 points scored, and just his energy changed that game completely. That's who deserved to be on the court. You know who else deserved to be on the court, but who wasn't? Patrick Williams deserved to be on the court in the last stretch of this game.
And so here's my problem. Here's my problem with it. Billy wants you to be that man. DeMar wants you to be that man. They want you to be the face. And you got the nerve You got the nerve to blame Billy Donovan for benching you at the end of this game. How dare you? How dare you? They want you to be the $215 million man. DeMar DeRozan, for the most part this season, is taking less shots. How dare you blame Billy for benching you in the Well, I should be out there. Why? Because you make that money? You know how many people make that money that shouldn't have been out there? Otto Porter made that money, shouldn't have been out there. I want you, bro. Listen, here's the thing. I believe in you. I still think by the end of the season, you're going to be cooking. Mm-hmm. I believe Zach LaVine is the player we played. But how dare you blame Billy Donovan for benching you in the fourth quarter of this game while you put up 4 points? Hold on. I want to be sure. I want to make sure I'm not capping on this. I just want to make sure.
Pat cooking tonight, y'all.
No,
this is a therapy session.
I'm on one.
This is a therapy session.
Because you're not going to treat Billy Donovan like he's Jim Boylan. And Bulls fans want to come in here and treat Billy Donovan like he's Jim Boylan. I will not allow it. He's a bald bastard that don't know what he's talking about. Hold on. Let me show. Zach LaVine, 4-5-2. 4-5-2. Alex Caruso put up more points than he did. Alex Caruso a better player?
That's crazy.
Oh, well, Javonte Green put up more points than he did. Javonte Green a better player?
Nope.
Oh, well, the only player that put up less than Zach LaVine did tonight is Goran Dragic, who put up 1 point off of 1 free throw. He took 2 shots and got fouled once.
Kobe, too.
I'll give Kobe White. Kobe White put up less points than he did. Kobe White also played
4 minutes.
21 less minutes than Zach did. 21 less minutes. How dare you blame Billy Donovan for not putting you in a fourth quarter of a game where you were absolute garbage can? And I'm not saying you're not going to improve from that. I'm not saying you're not going to come from that. But don't do that. Because you know, and Zach knows he knows, what Chicago will do just behind his words that Billy got to live with that. I'm not on that, bro. Stop. Don't do this. Don't disrespect Billy Donovan like that. Like Billy Donovan can't coach basketball. We can have our beefs with his adjustments. We can have our beefs but Billy Donovan is an NBA coach. Jim Boylan is not. Don't Jim Boylan Billy Donovan. I'm on one right now.
I can tell.
I'm on one right now.
I'm stepping to the side and
letting you cook right now. Let me shut up for a minute.
Listen. This I have no defense. You know, I over the course of the summer, I was one of the people that Zach LaVine, when there was the anti-maxers, I'm like, no, Zach's going to get the max. They should bring him back. It still made more sense to bring him back than to let him walk. But Zach has to step up. Zach talked about how him getting this contract made him want to take his game to a new level. If this is the new level, hey, go back to what you was doing before. Go back to acting like you. Yeah, go back. Go back. And I get it. He's still not 100%. I think that's clear. I think that's actually more evident as we go further in the season that Zach just no. Well, hold on.
I don't get him that excuse.
No, wait. Let me finish. Go ahead. I know he's not 100%. But even Zach LaVine, not 100% last season, was a better player than what we're seeing right now. Zach seems like a player who he just, like I said, I got the way that you feel right now is how fired up I got after seeing Zach LaVine smile on the sideline after getting blown out by the Pelicans last time. Yep. To now see, like, you smile on the sidelines in one game, then in the next game you play like absolute dog crap again, and now you blame your head coach instead of looking at you. I said this over on CBC. I'm going to say it here too. You got to go home and live with that. You got to go home and live with the fact that you are now the highest paid player in a storied franchise's history, and you don't live up to any of that right now. And that's unacceptable.
This is what I'm asking. Who's a part of that story, Haize? Is he making more than Dennis Rodman?
Yes.
Is he making more than Scottie Pippen?
Yes.
He making more than Michael Jordan?
Yes.
He's making more than Derrick Rose.
Yes.
I'm going down. I went up. I just took y'all on a roller coaster. I went up and then down. That's not acceptable. And here's the thing. I'm fine with you playing yourself into form. I 110%, right? I understand if you don't play basketball all off season, there's going to be kind of a ramp up period. But don't you dare blame your head coach for not putting you in a situation where you looked awful. That's my only beef tonight. Because I know people are going to take that comment and say Billy Donovan shouldn't be the head coach. That's what we throwing under the bus? What we doing? So you want Boylan back? You want Boylan or you want Fred? Which one you want back? And here's the thing. I have beef with Boylan. I got beef with Billy tonight. 100%. Billy tonight looked like Scott Skiles in many moments. He looked like he had a team.
But you know what?
He looked like he had a team that wasn't listening to him.
But I think the stress is starting to get to Billy too, because if you 100%. Look at Billy Donovan, I've never seen Billy Donovan with the scruffle face. Like, it looked like that boy ain't shaved in about 5 days and ain't even thought about it. He's going through some stuff right now.
Billy looks like, and here's the thing. I'm willing to give Zach 100. Zach, I get, you just had a new kid. I blocked somebody on the Windy City Breeze tonight for not understanding what a new kid can do to you mentally, living life. I get that. I'm right here with you. I got a 1.5-year-old. She's driving me nuts. I love her to death. But you know what? You're shifting the blame. And you know what top players in your franchise do? You want to know what Michael Jordan didn't do? You want to know what Kobe Bryant didn't do? Dirk Nowitzki, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade. Name the best player. They didn't shift the blame. Billy Donovan's the reason you didn't play well in the fourth quarter, or didn't play well in the third or second or first.
He didn't play in any quarter. The fifth quarter, right now, he's still playing bad. He just missed 5 more shots. That's my
problem with it. You want to know what Kobe would have said or what Jordan would have said? You saw how I was shooting? I shouldn't have been out there. Are you the best player in this franchise or not? Are you the highest paid player? And whether you are or not, that's up to you. But that highest paid moniker comes with some weight on your shoulders. I ain't saying I understand it, but I'm going to say this. I know what the people before you, the predecessors that have been in this league before you, have done with that highest paid moniker. And you ain't did it. And how dare you blame Billy Donovan for that? Billy Donovan's the reason you didn't make shots through the first 3 quarters. Stop playing. That's all I got. Listen, get it together. Figure it out. 16 games in, the Bulls are going to be fine the rest of the season.
I mean, I hope so. And I'm not losing complete hope. And I know there are a lot of Bulls fans that sit right now, the sky is falling, and the Bulls should consider blowing it up. No, not 16 games in. But I will say this. Every time, every day that this losing streak continues, the chance that AK and Eversley do try to do something maybe more major than what we thought they would do coming into the season, that chance increases every single day. Every single day. And, we'll see what this team ends up doing. I do think that they're going to get back on track before the end of the season. I think they're going to get back on track here. I think this road stretch, even though it's all against all playoff teams, and I can't blame anybody for looking at that saying, oh, the Bulls are finna go winless on this stretch. But one thing that we do know and that we've seen, if you watch basketball long enough, sometimes road stretches help your team come together. It helps solve some things because you gotta bond together at that point. And I hope that's the story we're talking about after this next 8 games for the Chicago Bulls, because if this continues, this level of play continues, we just literally lost to a 4-win, now 5-win team, and a team that it literally should have been a win circled on our calendar, and we came into this game saying, hey, this could be a statement win for the Bulls. That's a problem in of itself, right? That's a problem in of itself.
100%. I can't argue with it. Listen. This is how the Bulls look right now. If you're on the YouTube side, you know.
Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. So let me ask you this before we go. I know we weren't supposed to stream a whole episode. Before you go, what are some of the things that you want to see the Bulls between now and Sunday fix to start getting on the right path?
It's the same things, bro. And and honestly, no, it's not. I take that back. Have some pride that you play for the city. Have some pride that you're a Chicago. You know, DeMar DeRozan tonight showed pride. Patrick Williams, I would assume, they show pride. I was from here. He showed pride. I don't care if you grew up in Seattle, Washington. You play for the Chicago freaking Bulls. The greatest player of all time played here. And you make more than he did. Have some pride that you play for this city. Have some pride that you're a Chicago Bull. Have some pride that you are now in this city, a city that wants to love you. I don't care what the general fan thinks. The people that watch the game in and out, I said Zach LaVine deserves every dollar he gets. For the most part, most of these Bulls deserve the money they get. Vooch didn't knock down a couple of free throws. That's bad. I'm not going to say it's not. You should have knocked down the free ones. We win this game if you do.
Yeah.
But have some pride that you play for the city of Chicago. A city that's hard hat and lunch pail, as Stacey King would say. For the most of this game, this team didn't play with pride. First quarter, 37-24 to the Orlando Magic. They don't have pride in this city. They don't have love for this city. They don't have love for the town that they play for. You know why I know? Because listening to the post-game show, me and you are more fired up than they are. You know when Justin Fields said, y'all don't understand how mad I am that we're losing. I don't believe in y'all don't understand, right? The Chicago people don't understand how mad we are right now. I felt that. I had no beef with Justin Fields on that because I knew that we didn't understand the work that he was putting in to be good.
Yeah.
I don't get that from Zach LaVine right now. I'm not saying he's not working. I'm not saying he's not hustling. I'm not saying he's not playing hard. What I'm saying is right now, 16 games into this season, you look like you just don't care that you're here. Even in the 28-point games, the 25-point games, the 30-point game, they won. 30-point game, they won. They ain't mad at that. But there's so many games this season where it doesn't look like you give a bleep that you play for the city of Chicago. And you know what? The city of Chicago gives a bleep that you play here. Me and Haize defended you. I still defend him. Hey, you think Zach LaVine's going to turn it around?
I do.
I do too.
Do. Yeah.
I do too. I'm pissed that you lost to the Orlando Magic and you didn't have the heart to come out and say that's my bad. That's what I'm pissed about tonight.
Well, I know that festivity is felt throughout Bulls Nation tonight.
Is that a verb or an adjective?
I don't know, bro. That's wild, bro. This loss sucks. It really
sucks,
does.
Bro. We lost by 1 point. I'm more pissed than I was when we lost by 30. And what we lose by 23?
Yeah.
This loss sucks. We wasn't even supposed to do a full episode. We 24 minutes in. I got done with those, bro.
Hey, bro. I mean, that's really it.
I'm posting.
This wasn't even the episode. This was therapy. Pat needed to get that off his chest. And
oh my God!
I'm sure it's cathartic for a lot of Bulls fans.
To flip this table, but it's literally $700 worth of stuff on this table right
now. Yeah. That's wild, bro. That's tough. Yeah, that's it, man. I mean, outside of that, just to mention some things before we go. Io aggressive in the first half, pushing the ball, pushing the pace. I need to see more of that. Patrick Williams played a pretty solid game. And there's people in the comments that are crapping on Vooch. Listen, Hey, Vooch did his thing for the most part today. Like at times, Vooch was our second leading player. So like I understand everybody goes right to crapping on Vooch, but listen, Vooch in a game where he gives you 14, 6.
Okay, so apparently Haize got up out of here. I don't know if his internet cut out. Vooch gave you a great game tonight. What I will say is this. I have no blame for Vooch. I have nothing that I can put on Vooch. You good? You back?
Bro, like the internet tried to take Zach LaVine just trying to take us down. He just tried to hack
us. Trying
to take us down. They're like, oh, they cooking me over on Locked On Bulls. We got to get him. You got the wrong light skin there, Zach. You didn't get the right one.
First off, I'm sick of you saying light skin. We're both mixed, you bastard. Your dad's as white as mine is.
Oh, man.
This is what I'll say. Everybody has smoke for Vooch. If Zach LaVine makes one layup, we win this game.
That's crazy.
Let's get out of here, bro.
Let's go. That's it, man. We ain't got to do all the plugs. This ain't a full episode. We out this mode. We love y'all, man. Full
episode. We should have did ad reads on this one. We had 26, man.
It is what it is, though. Well, I'm sure we'll get an email from Nick. It is what it is.
Hey, follow us on everything at Locked On Bulls. Follow me on everything at Pat the Designer. I got plenty more fire for y'all tonight.
Absolutely. You can follow me at CEO Haize, CEO Haize. For Pat the Designer, I'm Haize. This is Locked On Bulls. We out this mug. Peace, y'all.
Yeah.